Welcome to Chairman Tuntia. Hello, my name is Douglas Chan. Today I'm going to share with you a couple of case study related to this thing on to find a person whether he is suitable to be his own boss. And this case study is extract from one of the example. And allow me to show you the case study. Let me share with you this case itself. As you can see from this case, this chart is a person who is born in 1983, March 21. So in this, we have to look at two different aspects in terms of the chart. So the birth chart is able to tell us what are the things about his character, how he will behave, what he will do, and what he will not do in a general sense. And at the same time, we are able to see whether this person in terms of relationship with business, does he like to do business or does he do not like to do business? And whether he will make money, that's also something that we like to see. So in this aspect, first of all, we will take into consideration the character of the person first. So let us zoom in and see what is his person's character. So in order to see a person's character, we have to see and take reference with something called a day stamp. This is the day stamp itself. See this particular symbol where it's pronounced as U. So this U represents the person's representation. That means this representation is a symbol whereby we have to take reference in all the boxes over here in box, the boxes, the 9 boxes over here. So in U, there's one over here. There's also another one which is over here. So having said that, if you notice, one is in box 4, one is in box 7. So in this case, this 4 and 7 actually tell us the characteristic of the person, how he behave and how he will not behave. So having said that, we also have to categorize 4 and 7 into two different categories, which is classified as stage 1 and stage 2. We have stage 1, which is somewhere around from his born all the way until about 35 years old. So stage 2 will be box 7, which is the somewhere after 35 years old all the way. So when we look at this 1983, basing on the current date, which is about 2022, so he should be around stage 2 already. So we can safely say that his character has shifted from box 4 to box 7. So in this case, we will take reference in box 7 as his current character. So in his current character, what happened is that let us zoom in. What does it really mean in terms of definition? So the darkness, somebody who is actually more introvert, do things a little bit more secretive, very low profile, but he or she can help people, and basically can be quite scheming also in terms of doing things behind the scene, and dispute, somebody who is able to argue well, very good in talking, may have to create dispute also. That means create a lot of argument. So may not be a very fantastic character in that aspect. However, the advisor itself, if you look at this advisor, which is pronounced as Tianfu, Tianfu is somebody who is pretty cultured, civilized, well presented, usually quite pretty, and at the same time, he's somebody who is pretty smart in this aspect. So as a whole, this is a very basic character of this person. Of course, there are more to go, but we will not want to bore you so much in this aspect. Then after that, what happened is that basing on box 7, we have to see the business itself. That means the business, where is the business? Is he suitable to be in business? Whether he will make money? So that's another thing that we have to take into consideration. So for business, we have to see this life. So box 8 is telling us about the business aspect. Okay, so a business aspect, if you see there's a circle over here, which is called the emptiness. Emptiness is something to be considered of, meaning that first, the box 8 itself, the energy is going to be discounted. At the same time, it's also telling us that he's not able to accumulate money. That means whatever he earns is going to go out somewhere. So we have a black tortoise, we have a destroyer. So in the energy itself within the box 8, it doesn't seem to be very good. It doesn't seem to be very good. So with the discounted factor, that means whichever that is not very good is lower in this aspect. So which means that, let's say if I were to base on element to element focus, this person is an earth. That means the business is an earth. This person is a matter. Earth actually produces matter. So which means that the business will come to him. He is able to generate money. He is able to generate profit with minimum effort. That is something good for him. So although his palace in box 8 is not very fantastic, but the potential of business coming to him is actually quite interesting. Not really very fantastic, but apparently it will be something whereby it can give him consistent income. So to sum up, is he really suitable to be his own boss? I would say, given a choice, he still can do. It's not the best choice because apparently if you look at something else, which is the career box, let us zoom in further. This is a career box. This is the partner. So the career box is in box number 6. Box number 6 himself is actually matter. The career is actually matter. So technically, both are actually in harmony. And the box 6, the information that is related to this job itself is still quite okay. Comparatively, it's still quite okay. So both of them are still good, which means that if you were to work for people or if you were to have his own business, I would say that box 6 itself, which is the open door, which is also the career, will actually fare much better as a whole. Although there's a horse over here, but it's actually better than emptiness because this emptiness means it's reducing energy for the profitability. So because box 6 is 100%, box 8 is discounted. So if you talk about in terms of relative comparison, having a job is far much more secure comparatively. Okay, so here's the information about whether to see this person is going to be a boss, whether is it suitable. All right, so if you need more information about 奇门遁甲, you can always contact me over here. And then from there, probably, maybe you can become one of the person that is able to acquire this knowledge. All right, thank you very much for watching this video.